Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 41st U.S. Open 9-Ball Championships, coming to you from the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel here in Norfolk, Virginia. We've got a great program for you this evening on day number 2 of our 7-day event, and in just a moment, it'll be my pleasure to introduce your 2 competitors. Before I do that, as always, I have to take one more opportunity and thank our 3 signature sponsors that have so graciously supported the U.S. Open for many, many years. They represent the best our industry has to offer, and I'm talking about Aramith, Simonis, and Diamond Billiard Products. Familiar names to all of you, I'm sure, and once again, we want to say thank you for their ongoing support. We also want to express our deep gratitude to all the hard work that the hotel staff has put out to host us again for the 2nd year here at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside, and we look forward to a long relationship with them in years to come. Okay, we've got a terrific international matchup for you here, so it's now my pleasure to introduce the 2 competitors. Our first player is from Salamanca, Spain. This gentleman is a former representative of Team Europe's Mosconi Cup. He's sponsored by Longoni Cues and Ecotista. Please welcome David Alcaide. Thank you so much. His opponent is from Athens, Greece. He too is a former Team Europe Mosconi Cup member, I believe on 2 occasions. He is sponsored by Peach Hour Custom Cues. Would you kindly welcome NIKOS EKONOMOPOULOS. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and lag for the first break if you would. It's a race to 11, rack your own. Winner breaks with a 40-second shot clock and all ball fouls. This time, I have the honor to send it up to the booth to Hall of Famer Danny Diliberto and to Team USA's captain of the Mosconi Cup, Mark Wilson.
Hello and welcome, pool fans. Virginia is for lovers, and we love pool. My name is Mark Wilson, and we have Danny Diliberto on the color. This feature matchup figures to be a toss-up on paper, Economopoulos and Alcaide. Danny, how do you see this one?
Well, I watched them practice for a half hour. No one ever missed the ball. They practiced perfectly, so much so that I think the match might be a tie.
Well, that would be unusual, but this does figure to be a real toss-up, like I said in the opening. Economopoulos, perhaps the more experienced player of the 2. He's won the leg.
First rack, NIKOS breaks.
Breaking from the right side of the box, they play with a 9-inch box either side of the center of the table. 9-ball racked on the spot. All ball fouls. They're playing a 3-point rule where 3 balls must cross the head string. Each ball that you pocket means that there's one less ball that is required to go past the head string. Dry break.
Dry break, but your opponent doesn't think it's so dry. He's got a great shot to start with. The 2 is hanging. The 1 is in, really, right here. I don't see anything touching each other. And you have to get out in spots like this. You're at the U.S. Open, the biggest tournament of the year in the world. You got to get out when it sits like this. I don't see any problems. Do you, Mark?
No, and it's a nice way to start to come to the table with a nice open layout, get your confidence rolling.
Right. Yeah, this game is so cerebral that it's not just about making the balls. It's about outthinking your opponent, playing the right choices and the right patterns. And both of these guys, from what I just saw practicing, know how to do that.
Alcaide from Spain. It's really the first time I've really got to watch him up close. I've watched Economopoulos play many times. He may go down in the corner with this just for cue ball control. He can play it in the side, but it's a shallow side pocket. So he'd have to slow roll it.
Yeah, you're right. He's playing it in the corner, I believe. and making it.
Gonna have to go to the long rail with the cue ball here off the 6.
You think so? I think you can go right to the side rail.
No, that's
One
the long
rail.
rail. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, I think he has to. It's just
in
too thin
between
of a
the
cut.
7 and 9, bounce one rail. Perfectly done. And the 6 looked up, saw it was him, and fell.
Yeah, he kind of flinched a little bit, flickered, and rattled it home. Okay. Well, just a 9-ball remains here for Alcaide to take a 1-0 lead.
It didn't take long to do it. I like it.
Yeah,
I like fast play.
we like up tempo, get the energy and adrenaline going. This is a race to 11. All right, Ken Schumann polishing the ball. Alcaide racks, using the Accu-Rack.
Back number 2, David breaks. He leads 1-0.
And here we go. 1 ball found the side pocket. 2 balls gonna go a little too far.
Yeah, well, he doesn't
Made
have a
another
good
ball.
shot on the 2. So we're going to see a bit of a push here. But I still want to see them tie a ball up when they push. They never do.
They never do. No.
It's a very big move because it guarantees you getting back to the table.
Absolutely right.
Let's see what he does do.
Well, he's gonna shoot it straight
He's
in.
shooting it and making it.
That's a bigger move.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think he got past the 8, but I was wrong. He could have got a little better here, but, I don't think the 5 is in the way.
Pretty smooth. This is a case where he just takes a moment to collect himself.
Right, if anything is going to get him, it's going to be the 5 to the 6.
Yeah, he definitely plays an up-tempo pace for sure. Now he's looking at going around 2 cushions the 8 ball, checking his angle. Once the cue ball coming off the 2nd cushion approaching the 6, that gives him a big margin of error speed-wise. Might have hit that a little
Watch out,
heavy.
8 ball.
Yeah, he hit it a little heavy, and
Oh,
that's why
boy.
his speed
Yep.
was off.
Well, he's got a little longer shot than you need to have, but no problem if he makes it. The position is right there. He doesn't have to play position. Just stop the ball. It's going to be stop, stop. First stop.
Yeah, he hit the heart of the pocket with that one.
Yep. Now he's got another one. Oh, he looks confident. But like I said, he practiced so well. It looks like he's never going to miss.
Perfect. Very routine 9 ball for his first break and run. Alcaide 2. Ekonomopoulos has not been to the table yet, other than the break.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this guy, but I will be now.
I've only read about him and seen pictures of him, but I've never watched him play in person to any extent.
Side pocket again, watch out. Cue ball's going in the other side.
Oh, and the 9-ball got loose. But an unfortunate scratch, and that will slow down progress there for the Alcaide camp. Economopoulos comes to the table, ball in hand.
Yeah, I mean, if the man didn't scratch, I think he'd be losing 3-0 now. The balls are all wide open. I don't expect him to miss.
Nikos Ekonomopoulos comes from Athens, Greece. He's a very solid, stoic, tough-minded competitor.
You know, in Athens, Greece, that's one of the cities involved in how the marathon became 26 miles. You know, the Persians attacked Greece at Marathon, and that's 26 miles from Athens. And they beat them, and a runner ran all the way to Athens, 26 miles, to tell everybody they won, and he got a heart attack and died. It's true. I wasn't there, but next week I was there.
Here's a hanger. Oh, boy.
Oh, he hit the point.
He didn't do well with that.
No.
Danny, he caught it way thick.
Right, and he hit the point, and that hurt him. But he's still in business. I mean, you know, he only has to make the 7. The 8 is near the pocket.
He knows this is a much tougher place than he should be. But he rolled it in, recovery.
No problem.
Complete.
I told you, the way they practiced, I don't think anyone's going to ever miss. It's going to be something else deciding who wins this match. It's not going to be done by someone missing.
And Ekonomopoulos takes advantage of the scratch on the break, wins his first game.
Economopoulos wins game number 3.
2-1 is our score. Alcaide in front. We're using the Accu-Rack.
The Accu-Rack is very good because everybody gets the same look at the balls and the same hit. You know, before that, using the wooden rack, the rack could be different each time, and someone would be accused of putting a rack on the other guy. But with this, it's all honest. Everything's the same. Everybody gets the same break.
Yeah, very fair.
Game number 4.
2-1 is our score. Nikos set the break. Right hand extreme edge of the 9-inch box. 4 balls on the wing. Oftentimes try to play the 1 on the side. Oh, the 1 went way high. 4 ball went in. Nikos has a shot, but I think it's only a bank shot, Danny.
Could be in position on the 2. I don't think the 2 goes by the 3. So if he banks this, he might as well draw the ball and play for the 2 in the side. This is not a Mickey Mouse rack. All the other different names we have it, a road map, a Cosmo, it's none of those. Gonna earn this rack.
Nikos looks like he's attacking.
No problem. Look what he got. Perfect.
Pretty shot.
You know,
Pretty shot.
pretty position, too.
A lot of times we'll say things like, this kid can really play, but there's no reason to say anything like that because everybody in here is a real good player.
Yeah, there's no bad players.
Good shot. Good control. I think
Yeah.
it's just like what you forecast, Danny. This might be a tie match the way these guys are playing.
Yeah.
Looking sharp.
Uh-oh, 50-yard line. That's the 50-yard line. And you know what I mean by 50-yard line. You could play it in either pocket, but you got to pick the best way to go to the 6. And I think that would be the left-hand pocket. No genius predicting that.
It looks like it's right up there where it's got, if he goes very high, it will come near the side or corner pocket, but won't scratch.
Yeah.
But then it's an issue of keeping the speed control down, rolling the 5 into the pocket and just having the cue ball cruise up just past clear of the 7, hanging to get the 6 next. He's going draw. He miscued.
miscued.
So the cue ball scored to the right, so he was going draw with right-hand English. Because the cue ball scored to the left.
Yeah, I didn't like playing it that way anyway, but now he likes it less.
This is a trying billiard circumstance right here because 1, you're playing to a small pocket. 2, you get a little length, and 3, and most importantly, you're gonna have to power up.
Well, folks, you see that miscue? Use Kamui chalk, you won't miscue.
Good shot
Oh,
there.
he's not going to like it. He's over the top.
Oh, that got
And
ugly.
especially where you have to get to the 7. This is not a bargain.
No, not one bit.
Position is so tough here, I think you play safe.
I do too.
And you do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here.
Yeah, he did
He
it.
did it.
How's his
He
speed?
listened. Well, it's a little weak.
That's not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weak, but that was the path. I don't think he heard me.
That was a nice shot, though. Good
It
judgment.
was a pretty good call.
Yeah, a real good call. No, a real good call, Danny. I
You
mean
can't
to
shoot a
omit.
shot like that. That's tough, and the position is out. You got to play safe. And he did.
You know, the position on the 7 is super tough here
It's
now.
still tough. You're
Yeah,
right.
because the 7 is just on the rail next to the side pocket, but where the cue ball wants to go, you won't be in the right place.
Right.
You'd have to get close and have to be perfectly straight in to play it in the same pocket that the 6 ball's in.
Well, I said this once. Pat Fleming loved it. I said, if he makes the 6, he'll become instant underdog.
A good look at Nikos. He's kind of settling into the shot.
Well, is he going to hit the 7? Yes, that did it.
Boy, what a good shot.
It is. You know, if he didn't hit it, he would have been in a little trouble. Well, he still has a little work to do, but now the 7 is out in the open. And so far, my safe shot didn't work. because he hit it a little bit too weak. A little harder, and he wouldn't have had a shot at the 6. But that's yesterday. Pure shooters, both of them.
Yeah, Economopoulos makes him pay with a quality run out here. That was a difficult distribution of the balls.
Right.
He glided through there with some good shot making.
Mr. Economopoulos wins game number
Score is
4.
tied now,
Score is
2 apiece.
2 apiece.
We're here at the Sheraton Waterside in Norfolk, Virginia.
Beautiful hotel. Beautiful equipment. Diamond table, Simona's cloth.
I must say, this is the nicest setup that we've had in quite some time for the U.S. Open in terms of the organization and details here.
It's beautiful.
Comfortable seating.
We got the best seating, you and I, Mark.
We do, but we deserve it.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm only including you because you're sitting there.
That's right. We're sitting in a plywood box that, when I was imprisoned in Vietnam, was later outdated by the Geneva Convention. They used to have holes that they'd reach in and poke you every once in a while.
And this is the same box we use in all tournaments.
Yes, it
at
is.
Accu-Stats. Great view, great everything.
Economopoulos set to break. 7 ball on the wing. Breaking from the extreme right-hand edge of the 18-inch box at the far end of the table. Powerful
Wow,
break.
that was a smash.
Yet another dry break. Might even be an illegal break, Danny. I'm not
I
sure if
think
the
so.
8.
Oh, the 8 just got over, I believe. Oh, no, it didn't.
It's an illegal break.
It's illegal.
Table.
So
Good call, Mark.
that's what this means, that Alcaide does not have to accept the layout of the table if he doesn't want to. He can make Economopoulos play from here. There is no option to push out.
But I don't think you make the other guy shoot here. Safe is too easy, I believe. Good shot.
Stop shot safety. Ran the 1 ball over into traffic. So
Beautiful. It's going to be a pretty easy hit. But where do they stop? It doesn't have to help the place, the guy who's shooting.
well, I don't think easy is the right word for this hit. He's got some work to do. I think it's hittable. But
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look, I thought he can go 1 rail past the 2. But
And he
the
can.
8 is in the way.
Well, no, he can. He can get there that way off the long rail. But
Yeah, I don't like the diagonal hit. That's so tough to judge.
I think that's the most direct route, though,
It
is what
is,
he's
but
thinking.
it's very tough. Because high or low really affects the hit. Get it?
Well, he didn't even come close, too. So that's
Right, but
further
that-
proof of what you said. That
Yeah.
that's
A diagonal hit, high or low changes, the angle of the ball comes off. Tough hit. Alcaide doesn't matter. He doesn't, care.
gonna play the combination, get rid of the 2.
Maybe.
Gonna second guess that now.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way, I don't think it's going to affect the run out,
It's all ball fouls, everybody.
which means his hair can't touch a ball.
It also means that I think the referee should be out there nearer.
Yeah, you're right. He's pointing the cue to where he wants the cue ball for the 3.
Alcaide's getting something out of his case. Maybe the extension. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I think he
Yes.
would be the extension. Tough to reach. Oh, that's a great hit. Where are you going, cue ball? Over the top. It's not so great a hit anymore. The only thing about it is position is automatic if you make the 3.
It's a tough shot jacked up here, but you just have to roll it in.
Roll it in, you're going 1 rail towards the 4, and the 5 is right there. This is the game right here. Makes this game is over. No problem. Look at that.
Good shot.
Great shot.
He made that look so easy, Danny, and you know
You're
how
right.
awkward that
That
was.
was tough.
You're on 1 foot and wobbling around, and then
You're
you gotta
betting
hit
the
it
game
perfect.
on it. Okay, I don't think he could just stick there. He might have to bounce, shoot the 5 in the side. That's what he did.
And he had nice control on that. Takes a look at the angle on the 6 he'd like to get for an easy transfer to the 7. Double checks it again. That's a good idea because this is kind of the pivotal period of this rack.
Game winner. Run out here, and you're going to get ahead 3-2.
Work the cue ball close to the 6. That's helpful.
Yeah, he'd like to get right about where he is now. I don't know if you want to draw it all the way behind the 9. But he did. I think he got there, and he kept an angle on the 7 to get to the 8. Great shot, great speed.
Well, based on what I'm watching so far, Alcaide's played well, but I see a couple little flickers in his swing. Looks like a couple pokes there. He's going to have to make sure he stays still and gets through the ball as the match wears on.
Well, maybe by that time he'll be way ahead.
Yeah,
Straight
playing well.
shooters, straight shooters.
Mr. Alcaide wins game number 5.
Alcaide now has 3, Economopoulos 2.
Entertaining match to watch.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Great pool playing. We're getting right to the stage of the match where we'll start getting some stats up. We use the Kamui total performance average. That's a valuable tool. That's the batting average of pool. 900 is the benchmark of world-class play. Naturally, it's harder to get.
Mark, do you use Kamui chalk?
No, I don't.
I
don't,
do,
but
and
I'm
just because I said that, they sent me a check for $500.
well, that's real good.
Really? But it's worth it. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it.
Alcaide breaking.
1 in the side. Just hit the 2, and that helped him. Look at this, 2 to the 3. Just got to fall on the 4, which is maybe a little bit of a problem, but I think it's the only thing can stop him. He'd like to get on the angle he has right now on the 3. Let's see if he can do that. It looks like he could. But he hit extra rails. Well, this is okay, too. He can go 2 rails now to the 4.
Comes down to measure the angle of the
That's
alignment.
where he's pointing. That's where he wants the cue ball.
Well, once you get up high on this 4 ball where he was pointing, you're going to have to deal with the 8 ball in your subsequent position, going from the 4 to the 5. Working the cue ball close. He'd like to get a little straight so he can draw.
Well, I think if he draws now, he might go into the 7.
Well, or else be long, or else he has to try to go between the corner pocket and 8 ball and go 2 cushions back out of there. I think that's what
I don't think he'd do that. I don't think he'll do that. But you might be right.
Well, I might be wrong. It's really treacherous down there. Maybe you can topspin
He's
between
trying
the...
to do it. I think you called it.
No, topspin, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good hit.
Yeah, real good.
But like I said, the way they practice, I expect them to make all good hits.
Very controlled. Smooth that ball right in there. And that was just one of those little testy, you know, if you have any kind of flicker in your stroke or nerve,
Well,
you
he
can miss.
He just has to stick here and have the angle on the 7 to get to the 8 right there. Perfect. Got the angle now to go to the 8 with ease. Center cue ball. Good hit.
Ball in an optimum position here. Little draw, drag up there, 9 ball, very routine. Alcaide with his second break and run out of the match leads the match 4-2.
Number 6 to Mr. Alcaide. He leads the match 4 games.
Starting to look like if this guy beats you, it's painless.
Yeah, when someone plays good on you, you just don't have anything to complain about. And at this level, there's people here that can just take the match from you. You don't have to do much wrong.
You're right.
Alcaide playing at a 925 clip here. Pretty strong. 1,000 is a perfect match. There's only been 2 of those ever recorded. Anything over 900, world class. 850 is the benchmark for
Game number
professional
7,
pool.
Alcaide breaking.
Can you name the 2?
I know Wade Crane was one. I
He
do
did
know
it
that.
against Buddy Hall in Atlantic City. But who was the other one?
Oh, a bad kiss. The cue ball drifted forward. Who was the other one? I don't know. Bob Vanover. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I don't think it was Bob Van
Well,
Over.
I said I was guessing.
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm
Well,
not going to
it was
knock
Bob
it.
Vanover then.
Then you could say that, yeah. You're more
Okay.
right than I am.
Never ask your co-commentator a question he doesn't have the answer for. You just
You're
make
right.
him look bad.
But I do it.
All right. Anyway, back to the match. Danny, do you know the 2 most common types of nuclear fission?
Of what? What did you say? Nuclear vision?
Fission, yes.
I don't know.
All right.
I could tell you the name of the most common city in the United States,
Springfield.
Madison.
Madison. Okay.
No big deal, folks. There's nothing to do with pool, but now you know Madison. There's more Madisons than any other city. I don't know if you could use it in a bar and beat somebody.
Economopoulos attempting to capitalize on ball in hand from the break. He miscued. I think that might have been his last trip to the table and cost him a couple games on his miscue.
Well, he can overcome it now.
You know, he's a very strong and fearless competitor.
He
And
looks like he's very strong and fearless besides that.
yeah, no, he plays with a lot of heart, a lot of determination. One time he had Shane Van Boning come to his country and play him a race to 50 just to determine which one of the 2 of them was better. And Shane absolutely trounced him, but he became a better player from it.
Yeah, the only sport you don't gain getting beat on is boxing. And draw the ball.
Very pure hit.
Perfect angle to get to the 9 now.
That had 0 unintended side spin. So you know he's hitting the ball purely, hitting the micro dot on the cue ball. Nice top spin, good speed control.
Perfect.
Ooh, we didn't cruise that one in there perfect, but it found the bottom of the pocket. Economopoulos now trails 3 games to 4.
4 games to 3.
Now back to nuclear fission. The most common type is binary nuclear fission. The least common type is spontaneous.
I have
And
no.
that will only occur with very heavy isotopes, by the way.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I'm just joking.
It's pretty good. The sounding, though, you sound very knowledgeable. Yeah, you use words like that, man. People are going to say that guy's a genius.
Yes, they'll be disappointed.
Game number 8, Mr. Economopoulos break.
You know, isn't it wonderful to be playing under conditions like this? It's never been better. You get the diamond paragon table, you got the Simonis cloth on here.
It is. It is great.
The whole thing.
You know,
You know, it's inspiring when you look at the arena. The players want to play great here.
you're right. Oh, that ball was going in the side. I don't think he made anything.
Yeah, he made one.
Oh, he did. Oh, good. I say good, but no benefit here. He doesn't have a shot. He's going to have to play safe.
He might be able to bank the one if he was.
How do you get to the 2, Mark?
Top spin.
Oh, I don't think you bet the game on
No,
that.
I don't either. I agree.
I think he can go behind the 2.
I agree.
Cut the 1, hit before the side, and go behind the 2.
Good call, Danny.
He
Wouldn't have
didn't
minded.
quite get there, but he got behind the 5 ball.
No, he can. This is an open look at the 1.
You think so?
I can tell just from where I'm sitting. It goes right between there. You can also tell by the facial continents of Economopoulos.
You're right. I see it now.
Good shot
shot.
there by
Great shot.
Alcaide.
Oh, and position. But our ball's in the way to get to the 3 now. Could he go between the 6 and 9?
No. I mean, he could possibly. There's probably just a ball's width there, so that
That's all
makes it
you need.
impractical.
That's all you need.
Sounds
What
good.
other way are you going to get there? I think you got to go that way. I think it
Well,
goes right between.
Maybe, yeah. I was just saying that it's unlikely that he wouldn't at least clip one or the other.
Perfect. Watch this. Oh, he hit the 9. Forget. You were right. I was wrong.
He hit the 9 pretty heavy, but he was
Right.
trying to muscle through there, but then he hit the cue ball a little bit low, so it died there. He needed just a little top spin that would have ran a little bit for
And
him.
he put it pretty hard. He hit it hard.
He did.
That
Now,
made it glance more. The harder you shoot, the wider the ball will glance off a cut.
the 7 and 9 seem to be in an odd arrangement down here. I don't think it's dead, but they're so close together you might be able to throw it a little bit. Right here on the end rail.
Yeah, I see it. I don't think you throw this one, it will cut. I don't think they're frozen enough. But, long way to get there. He didn't hit it too good and he might have scratched.
He was trying to play safe. He wasn't trying to play the shot, but he certainly didn't want to get the safety. Caught it a little thinner than he wanted, the English bit.
That's going to be
Scratch.
disastrous.
But we'll find out as to what
Oh, he's going to shoot the 7-9 combination.
well, Well, if he hits on the high side of the 7, he thinks he can throw it in. If he cuts it like a combination, or a combination shot, then he'll have to hit the rail side of that. And he might try to go for a breakout with it. We don't know how he's feeling. Well, apparently he feels like it goes, so.
I think it does. I wouldn't try to break it out because it could only get worse.
It's queuing up like he's busting it out here.
He might. You're right. You're right.
And you can see where the 9 went. That's where it was aimed because he hit right at.
Now there's a 7 past the 9.
It does. Yeah. He walks down table to see where the cue ball will be, what type of angle, if he pockets the 6 in the side pocket.
I think he's going to shoot it in the corner. You might be right, though.
He's talking about drawing this? Okay. That makes that pocket awful small.
Yep.
Got to stay still. He did.
No problem.
Nice effect, too, on the backspin.
Good shot.
Didn't overhit it.
Very good shot.
Yeah. Checked up the cue ball with a little bit of right hand spin.
Perfect.
Routine 9, well played. Rack by Economopoulos ties the score 4 games apiece.
See what I mean about a tie match?
It's game number 8. The score is tied 4 games each.
Quality pool abound. We have 13 tables here. Bergman's playing Chip Compton.
What table?
Number 4.
That's one of your guys.
Yeah, I'm kind of like his stepfather, as it turns out.
Mark works with these players.
He lives in St. Louis. Known him since he's about 11 years old. He was a good player then, when I first met him, by the way.
At 11?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yep, he was a good player. He was breaking around a rack, occasionally on a tight 9-footer. Economopoulos breaking now. Score's tied, 4 games apiece.
7 ball.
Might be an illegal break here, unless he made 2 balls. Did he? 2, 4, 6, 7. He did. No, he made 2 balls, didn't he?
It looks that way.
What ball went in? What ball passed the hit straight?
3, 6,
There's
7.
7
Yeah, he made
balls
2
and he
balls.
made
Yeah,
2.
it's legal because the one went into the kitchen.
Well, they'll check it.
What ball pocketed? What
2 balls, 3, 6, 7. Yeah,
ball passed the hit straight?
that's not right. 3, 6, 7. That is not right.
Balls pocketed? Yeah. Beg your pardon. 2 balls pocketed. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, get it right, Carl.
I thought it's 1 ball pocketed. You're right.
That's why I agree with you. That rule's not good.
No, it's
You know, this is 9 ball. He made balls and he's got a shot. Shoot.
and he hit him hard. I mean, you make him break from the box, right? And then you make him hit him hard, and then now you got another thing. I mean, good Lord, isn't that?
Listen, like I said yesterday, the people are confused enough without this.
Yeah, I mean, when the referee's confused, for goodness sake.
You're right.
Or we're confused. You know, I mean, we need to streamline and simplify. We don't need complexity.
You're right.
The other day, we were broadcasting a match. The player made 2 balls on the break, and it was an illegal break, and then no one in the audience understands it. But 3 balls must cross the head string. For each ball that is pocketed, 1 less has to cross the head string.
Yeah, if I have a vote, I'm voting against that rule. Good hit.
Boy, what a nice shot that was. He hit the full side of the pocket to control the cue ball.
You're right.
Nikos looks solid. But so does Alcaide.
Yep, they sure do.
Gonna have to cut the 3-ball thin. This is interesting. Will he go forward? Is he going to try to draw and double kiss with the 8? That's dangerous because the 8's too far from the pocket for that shot to be really effective.
I think you roll forward with a little right-hand English. Well, he didn't want to do that.
He played the double kiss. No, he just wanted it not on the rail.
Well, I don't like this shot so much. You know, you got to make the 4 and get on the 5 in a good spot to get to the 8. And this is not conducive for all that. First of all, this is a tough shot.
Wow,
Not
powerful,
for him.
powerful, fearless shot
Not
maker.
for him.
Stun the cue ball down close to the 5. That's
Well,
world-class
what kind
goal.
of angle does he have? Could he draw the ball with some left-hand English and get by the 9? Or does he have an angle to go forward? I can't tell from
Well,
here.
I think he can do it either way. He can't go behind the 9 on the same side of the table he's standing. I think he needs to either go top spin or he can draw across the table. He's top spinning. I can see it now. He's winding up.
This will be worth applause if he gets there.
Yes, it will. He got there, Danny.
Did he scratch?
No.
Nope.
Hit it
That's
good.
a great, powerful stroke. The people appreciate it. It's like year after year in Norfolk, the fans are going to get smarter and appreciate good play. That's what happened in Johnson City, you know, after all those years.
Look at how hard he,
Yeah,
look how hard he stunned that up there to get it out of there, so you know he was straight.
perfect.
He's hitting the heart of the pocket now. Very good job there. After a little debate, Nikos breaks and runs out of rack.
Game number 9, break and run, Mr. Economopoulos. He leads the set 5-4.
I remember with Lassiter in Johnson City, I went to his room and he had all kinds of medicine in the bathroom in the box. I said, "Wimpy, what's the matter?" He said, "I'm not healthy." He said, "Are you healthy?" I said, "No." He said, "Then you'll be a good player." That's what he said.
He was always sniffling and coughing. All right, 5-4 Economopoulos is battled to the lead and breaking. Six ball on the wing.
It went in.
I heard something go in. Another ball went
We
in.
made 3.
Where's the 1 gonna go? Well,
He got
the 4
snookered.
ball snookers him.
He made 3 balls on the break and he can't see the 1. This is why all my career I didn't think the break was so important, because of stuff like this. You know, to me, the break is a luck shot. Don't you agree?
Yeah, completely.
They say he's got a great break. Yeah, okay. He just made 3 balls. He can't see the 1. Now he's pushing.
But percentage-wise, if you make 3 balls on a break, you're going to be hard to beat if you're just even an average player after that.
Yeah, but you're not going to make 3 every time you break. And a lot of times this will happen
Oh, yeah.
because there's 6 other balls that can get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it's a luck break, no matter what you say.
Well, and to prove your point, it used to be a time when Pat Fleming would pass the break after he won the game.
Right, Hill, he'd let the other guy break. You know, the people out there, I don't know if you know it, because you win the rack doesn't mean you have to break. You can give it over to your opponent. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know it, but leave it to our esteemed colleague, Pat Fleming, to be innovative and recognize that on tough equipment, the break was actually a mathematical liability. Well, that was a great effort.
And the mathematical liability is that good players run out twice out of 10 on the break. So that mathematical probability is not in your favor on the hill.
Well, just a minute now. They're not factoring it all in there. Current modern day players break and run out almost 30%, the highest level players. And a lot of times they make a ball and play a good safety that translates into...
Oh, you're right. They don't only, they can win that game anyway without having a shot. Like this can happen.
Right.
He just made a good save here.
2 years ago at the Mosconi Cup, Team Europe broke and ran out 39% of the time, alternate the break format. Now that was an incredible figure. I didn't realize.
It is, you're right.
Tough equipment. Now last year it was much more balanced. It was back to 30%, and Team USA actually beat Europe on
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, on the breaking and the break and runouts, but lost on the kicking and safety play. Alcaide has to be careful not to go behind it and scratch. He didn't.
You're right. Could have happened, as you see. Good hit, but look what he left here. Tough shot.
This requires just a perfect hit.
Yeah, you win the game if you make this, but you lose the game if you miss it. Now, are you the favorite to make it?
I think I would play safe.
I would think about playing safe for sure.
Grady would say, Mark, that's an extreme act of cowardice. To not shoot, but...
You need a good backer if you shoot these kind. I don't think he'll make it if he shoots it.
No.
He missed it.
By a diamond, Danny. That's how hard that was. He missed it. He took on a shot.
Greatest players, and this guy shooting straight, he missed it by a diamond.
Right. That's further proof why you shouldn't have played that shot. If you missed by a diamond now, come on. You're just guessing at that point.
I agree.
That's it. You'd be better, it'd be more sound to play a tactically shot rather than allowing this.
That proves it for you people out there trying to learn this game. You don't shoot that kind of shot. You play safe. Too tough. Oh, he didn't hit it.
Yeah, he made a foul.
Wow.
Nikos wants to see if he can get good enough position to play the 3 past the 4, but that's one of those shots where if you get perfect, if you have ball in hand, you can do it pretty routinely. But when you have to travel there and you get a little off angle, that shot really
right.
plays tough.
Good point there, Mark.
Yeah, I think he's having second thoughts.
Yeah. Well, where the 4 is, if you got straight in on the 3 in the side, I think it's shootable.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be close to do that. He's going to try that, I believe.
It's going right after it.
Oh, if he hit it. If he didn't hit it, he would have got close. It might pass now, though. No, I don't know.
Looks like it does go by there.
Well, the speed he shot it, if he wouldn't have hit it, he would have been perfect. It goes by, then he's shooting it.
No, I'm not saying he has a full pocket. I'm not saying that. It's hard to tell from our angle, our vantage point here.
Just because we're 300 feet away from it?
Oh, we have a good seat. I think he's shooting it, and I think it goes.
I exaggerate.
I would bet that he makes it. No.
How much? How much?
Boy, it didn't even come close to getting by there.
No.
He didn't nick the 4. He tattooed the 4.
Yeah, I don't think he had a good shot there. He's going to get punished now. Now, can you go forward and hit the 4? That's the best way to get position. Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, he made a good hit. He double kissed the 4 a little bit, held it together. That was a good shot.
Yeah, very good. Now, I think you go 2 rails to the left. I don't think you try to cut it in and go 1 rail. I think you go 2. Like that. Oh, it looked up, saw it was Alcaide, and fell in. That's what Puckett said about Lassiter one time. The ball hung and then fell. He said, oh, it looked up, saw it was Lassiter, and fell. Of course, you know UJ Puckett. Very, very big character in the game years ago.
Big draw stroke coming here. Is he going to have any troubles here? He's okay.
Oh, boy. He could have got snookered by the 9.
Do you remember when UJ Puckett had the 60 Minutes segment?
Yeah, he thanked all the people that he hustled over the years around the country.
That was funny. Wearing that big old hat.
I got unlucky to follow him around the country by accident. Everywhere I went, the fishermen broke everybody last week.
Oh, he missed
the ball. That's
relatively
rare.
makeable 8. He didn't get position.
That could be curtains. He's going to finally fall more than 1 game behind.
Yeah, he flinched a little bit on that because
he did.
He missed it, and he only barely missed it, and didn't even come close to position.
Puckett told me once he was playing a guy in a pool on the road, and the backer said, you better quit this guy. He's playing position on the 1.
All right.
Papadopoulos wins game number 10. He leads the set 6 games to 4.
And you know, Puckett was a former pro boxer. He won 12 in a row, and then he got knocked down in the 13th, and he wouldn't get up. A referee said, get up, you can still fight. And he said, you fight him. He told the referee. He was a big guy.
Yeah. I wasn't around him much, very little.
I was every year for 30 days.
Economopoulos now has the lead at 6 games to 4.
Hell, he finally went 2 games ahead and breaking.
Game number 11, Mr. Economopoulos breaking.
Seven ball on the wing. Cue ball found the
boy.
side pocket. He
That's a way to change
crushed him.
the momentum. Yeah, he made a couple balls.
Wide open layout now. Alcaide.
Yeah, no problem here.
You know, I kept thinking that we might see the new Predator Bridge used in this match because both players have relatively short stature, but the problem is they play such good position, they never need that good bridge, but I did check it out. Really cool. It's a custom, a real lightweight type of a bridge that has multi-heights to it.
Yeah, I never used it.
No, you play good position. I have to use it a lot. Those of us that don't. So.
Well, I grew up learning you got to get longer shots to be able to hit the cue ball. You don't try to get real close sometimes because you can't reach the cue ball. So I learned you got to take a longer shot so you could reach the cue ball. That's a big factor, folks. I don't know if you understood what I just said, but if you're trying to play the game properly, then you got to do what I just said. I don't have an extended cue. I don't believe in it. I really think they're illegal, and years ago they were, Specifications in the rule book, the weight and length were way under what they are now.
Now we're gonna
Earl
see
never could have used his cue in a tournament.
big draw stroke here.
Yep.
You see no unintended side spin, so that means he's hitting the cue ball purely.
But look where it stopped, straight in.
Yeah.
We're going to see a powerful draw stroke now, I believe. Yep.
This is the one. It is straight. This is really a treacherous one.
Oh, he's gonna draw it. He's just got to worry about scratching in that far corner because he's going that way. He's going to draw it with left-hand English. And the cue ball will go dangerously close to that pocket unless he undershoots it. Oh, he pointed to there. Does he have an angle to go that way? Maybe he does.
Well,
let's see. It's going to be a big draw stroke anyway. Oh, he went forward.
great shot. Great shot.
Not yet, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. He's got there. Very nice.
If he did, it's barely, but he got there. Wow, what a stroke.
Yeah, no applause. Well, yeah, deserves some.
They rather see the draw stroke, then they would have applauded.
Oh, well, you and I know it was a great shot.
Sure.
So, takes advantage of ball in hand from the break. Trails in the match 5-6.
Economopoulous knows it was a good shot.
Yeah, he had hopes there for a moment.
Trails in the match 6-5. Game number 12. Mr. Alcaide breaking.
Well, the one ball found the mark. It's going to be a legal break. The two balls getting kissed over kind of near the corner pocket.
For position.
We might see a tie score here momentarily.
Yeah. Well, he's a little over the top. Didn't affect him.
No, he wasn't too bad. He's able to play that shot just the way he wanted. It has a little bit of an angle, pretty straight in. So he can maneuver the cue ball just a little bit freely.
I think all he has to do is stop the cue ball, and he'll be perfect. He got good here.
Yeah, he wants to get right on the 6 here. He doesn't want to have to deal with something difficult on this little exchange, getting from the 5 to the 6, 6 to the 7. Wants to double check the angle once again, see if he can just hold it over there. That looks like he's content to do that.
Perfect.
Seems like he's going to have to slow roll this, though, and he wants to make sure he doesn't get back a cheap rack.
Yeah, it'll be perfect if he cuts it in and just slow rolls it. He'll get good on the 7. Well, he didn't want to slow roll it. But this is a good shot because he could reach the cue ball now.
Mm-hmm.
Think you go 2 rails towards the 9. No, he doesn't even want to go that far. He'd rather take the cut on the 8. I think you can go all the way down and play the 8 without having to cut it. Let's see what he thinks.
Well, I think he looked like he wants to go 2 cushions to the center of the table.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. So does he. No, look where he got. He got where he pointed.
Perfect.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, perfect. For those of you that have never been to the U.S. Open, we are located right on the waterfront, and there's a Navy shipyard across. We saw a big military destroyer towed in today. That was very interesting. Beautiful scenery here, and the weather's just been ideal. You get a chance, come down and see us. We have world-class pool on tap as Alcaide breaks and runs out, ties the match at 6 games apiece.
Break and run. It's game number 12. Mr. Alcaide ties the score, 6 games each.
There it is, the Kamui stats. 879 for Alcaide. He leads the match 58 balls to 45. That's the figure that tells the tale.
Game number 13. Mr.
13
Alcaide.
balls ahead. Here's a little look at our break performances, Danny. Ekonomopoulos. He's had 7 breaks, 4 successful. 3 for 5 for Alcaide. 3 ball on the wing. 3 ball and the 1 ball. Legal break. Where's the 2 ball going? Bumps the cue ball. He might have a shot past the 8.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can hurt somebody from here.
Yeah.
He just broke and ran the last rack and got a chance to go out again. Is he going to try to play position between the 9 and the 6, or is he going to
Oh,
draw?
I don't know.
He's
he better
drawing back.
not. Yeah,
Drawing
he
back.
better not. That was
I wasn't
risky.
sure. Yeah, he had a little angle that way. I didn't know what he was trying.
Yeah, he got good.
We like the way he played that because he's close and he's got a nice angle. Just a little top spin. Come on out.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It looks like it just stopped and you're perfect, right?
Yeah. And he went and checked the angle. He's not going to move the cue ball much, that's for sure.
Oh, is he straight in? I don't think you could draw it. You might go right in the side.
Oh, no, it's not like that.
You don't think so?
No, he can draw back about to the, well, if he's straight in, he can come right back to where he's at.
No, let's see. We'll find out shortly. Yeah, you're right.
And he's a little bit short here to complete the second consecutive break and run out.
I think he'll make this.
Yeah, I like the way he goes and looks the angle over. Takes his time. There's no reason to be in a big hurry now.
Well, he didn't feel good yet, so he's going to get up and look at it again. Big game here.
He hits the middle of the pocket. Nicely done. Takes the lead now with 2 consecutive break and run outs at 7 games to 6.
To Mr. Alcaide. He leads the match 7 games to 6.
You called it, Danny. You said this was going to be close. It's gone back and forth.
The only way it could be tie, though, you know, folks, you heard me say I think the match is going to be tie. Impossible to be 11 each, but they'd have to change the rules. And when you get on the hill, you only get a half a game. Still, they both would have to shoot the 9 at the same time. But it's close enough.
Game number 14. Mr. Alcaide breaking.
Both solid players, though, Mark.
Oh, very good. Yeah, quality performance here. 4 ball on the wing, 4 ball into the corner pocket.
Oh,
1
look
ball
at that
gets
little
kissed
kick.
over. I don't think he's going to be able to see enough of it to cut it in. And perhaps so on the overhead here.
Yeah,
there might be
he could
enough.
cut it in. But it's thin enough where you'll lose the cue ball a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, for sure.
Position to the 2 will be difficult. The shot is not a gimme anyway. It's a thin hit. He's got just enough room to go by the 7 to cut it. But where do you go with the cue ball? That is the tough part of the shot. Scratching his head.
Well, you could try to bank the 1 ball down table and just drag the cue ball over near the 5 or underneath the 5. But that's,
You want him to play it safe. Not a bad idea, because it comes to my rule. If the shot and position are tough, look to play safe. And he does have a good safe. He's got a wall of balls to get him with. If he doesn't want to cut the ball in, yeah, bank it back and go behind. He's got 4 balls to get him with, but he's shooting. And missing.
you know, he popped up there. You could see it plain as day. He did not like that shot.
But he played him safe anyway by accident.
We refer to that as the backdoor safety. Wasn't intended. It just happens, and that's why when you're close on offense or defense, you
See,
generally
this-
default towards offense.
This kind of situation is where I think you should be allowed to jump. The guy missed the ball, accidentally safed you. You should be allowed to jump, and he's gonna jump.
Now the one ball will be hopping on its way down the table. Got a long ways to jump. Yeah, the launch angle there.
Did he make it? No. Sold out. No problems here. 1 to the 2 to the 3. Roll it in. You're going to have the right angle on the 2 to get to the 3 to that corner. Yeah, don't lose the angle on the 2 or you're going to have trouble getting to the 3. Oh, no.
Threaded it
Oh,
around
he got
there
good.
nice.
He
Yeah.
got good. Yeah. Three to the 5 is no problem. Falls on the 3 now. This rack is going to be over. Hey, you got a little funny.
Yeah, he sure did. These pool balls, they know if you don't hitting it just perfect, and they put you in very trying circumstances.
That's why I liked my first shot. He should have got the angle for the other side.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a good shot here, and he's gonna run right into the 6.
Oh, I think he can draw it past the 6. Let's
No.
see. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You might have won this tournament, Mark, if you were in it.
The only way for him to avoid the 6 there would be to miss. He missed the 5 ball by a
You're
good
right.
bit.
It was thinner than I thought. Now we're going to see a safety. He banked at it? Oh, that was not a good shot. I think he got away with it, though. Right? I don't think you bank at
Well,
that
I
ball.
think he thought that the 6 and 7 might help him, and it looks like it has. So,
It's only if you miss it.
well, he did miss it, and he
You're right.
did get some help.
I still wouldn't have shot it,
No, it was
even knowing the result.
a little unconventional, but maybe it was a good decision. We can't fault him. He was willing to pay the price if it didn't work out, and it did.
We don't know yet, Billy.
Well, it's going
Oh,
to
you're
take a
not
good
Billy.
shot. Yeah.
He might make this. No, he hit it anyway. He's going to sell out. I don't know if he did. Can he get it by the 6?
Yeah, I think he can. I think there's enough room.
Well, he's looking at it.
There's not an abundance of room, but I think it goes.
Yeah, but he's not sure yet. Well, now he looks confident. He's shooting it. No, he couldn't. He couldn't do it.
Oh, I don't think he got safe. I think he left that open, Danny.
Yeah. Well, you just said it on last shot, and you were wrong, but you're probably right this time. 1 out of 2. Yeah, he looks like he's got it, but well, he's not sure yet.
I think it's the decision about position as opposed to whether he can pocket it or not. He wants to stun it around or top spin it.
You go between the 7 and 9, there's no problem. You're going to get to the 6.
Nice shot.
Yes, great.
Very good speed.
Yeah. Can he roll it inside without having to hit rails?
No. But he has a great deal of control. It's pretty flat, so he can just go to the end rail and bounce.
Perpendicular.
Yeah, no problem. Well, it'd be murder to try to pick who's going to win this tournament, wouldn't it, Danny, with the quality of the field?
No doubt about it.
We're seasoned veteran watchers of this, and I'd be willing to let somebody pick 3 players on it, and if they give me even money, I'd have to go for it. And that was not the case years gone by.
And who do you think the 3 players would be?
Well, I wouldn't even know.
Shane would be one of them.
Yeah.
Shaw would be another. Maybe Alex, the other one. Or maybe one of these 2.
Well, I mean, anybody in this field.
We got a tie ball game once more.
It's amazing how even this match has been. 847 on the Kamui TPA for Economopoulos. 866 Alcaide. Balls pocketed. 71 for Alcaide. It's a big disparity. 50 to 71, 21 ball differential. But he's also made more errors. And there's the rack track. That's pretty interesting. Both players had little flurries here.
Yeah, both got 2, 2, 2, and then he got 4, and then 3, and now we're still going.
Alcaide has 4 break and runouts in this match. Economopoulos only 1. It's still good.
This is rack 15. Nikos is breaking 7-7.
Eight ball on the wing. Economopoulos to the extreme right edge of the box. Is this a dry break? It's a legal break, but I think it's a dry break, and it is.
It is. He didn't make anything. All he made was noise.
Yeah, he saunters away hugely disappointed.
And it looks like the 4-9 is a billiard.
It's a wide open layout here, so Alcaide can kind of have his way, play whichever shot he wants to play here.
But I think in the end he's going to be playing a billiard 4-9. Especially if he can get straight in on the 3, unless he wants to go into the 9. I like the billiard. Billiard is sitting pretty good. I think that's what he's looking at.
Well, if he wants it, he will have to top spin for it.
Yeah.
He can also attack the 9 ball here.
He can play the combination too. But I like the billiard.
I think you can also play, attack the cue ball onto the 9 here and still have position for the 4. He's drawing, so I guess he's going to play the billiard your way. This way, draw it across. Picked up about ideal position. The 4 may go too. He looks like he's looking at the 4 as if it goes.
Well, someone yelled, either someone made a good shot or someone got a heart attack. I think he's playing the billiard, Mark.
Yeah, you're right. Good call, Danny.
Yeah, I saw that right away, but he had the pull on it pretty well. Now he goes ahead 1. Alcaide.
8-7 our score. Alcaide in front.
rack 16. David breaks. He leads 8-7.
Here we go. Alcaide back to his favorite place for breaking. 5-ball in the wing. 2-ball found in the pocket. 3-ball found in the pocket. It's going to be a legal break.
Doesn't have a real good shot on the 1.
He doesn't have a real bad shot, though. I think he's happy to have that much of a shot. You get hooked so often. Yeah, you're right. It's not easy to get position.
Right.
I have to play position for the 4-ball next.
The 4 goes in both pockets, both corners.
No, the 4-ball's all the way down by the left side of the
Okay,
1.
yeah, you're right. I'm looking at the 5 again. I still don't have that down pat. You know, if he can make this, he'll have the right angle on the 4 to get to the 5. But this is not a gimme.
Right. It's going to take a whale of a good shot here. Looks like he wants to try to draw.
Yeah, he's going to try to draw 1 rail, it looks like. He drew his wallet.
He overcut it by a good bit.
Yes, he did. Getting near the end of the match. Not a good time to miss. Mark, can you interpret what he's got on his back? Hellas?
Well, it's Greek. I mean, some kind of a Greek sponsor, I'm sure. No, I can't.
I count on you to know that kind of thing. Look at the cue ball. It's not going to stop. Oops. You don't have a shot.
Not in the one angle here he really didn't need.
Yep. Not good.
And he might be able to just rub it to the end rail and go 2 cushions, side rail,
Yeah,
side rail
behind.
underneath the pile.
Right. That's what he's got. No doubt about it. You do anything else, you're being foolish.
That's a
Good
good shot.
speed. Good
Yeah.
speed.
Good shot, Nikos.
He hit 1 more rail than we thought he would, but it worked so far.
Jump cue coming out for Alcaide. Pretty nice form. He might get a reward. Oh, he clipped something. Yeah, he's not the worst shape that could be.
Not at all.
Very kickable, but nothing straight in.
Well, a good kick here. He could put him behind the 7. Good enough.
That was a good kick.
Good enough. Good speed. It's almost like the balls know when it's getting near the end of the match. You know?
Well, you have to fight to win these matches, and especially when both players are playing this well. These are these little exchanges that the good players, sometimes they can make it work. The great players come out on top of these exchanges by big percentages.
Good shot.
Everybody can run the balls. It's fighting for the first opportunity.
That was a pretty good shot.
Looks like he's kicking 2 cushions.
I don't know why. I think he could spin at 1 rail past the 9, but he doesn't think that.
No, you can scratch on this shot too.
You can miss it too. Oh, look at this shot. Look at this shot. Boy,
Yeah.
I don't know if he designed that. The people love it, but it might have been totally accidental.
I don't think so.
know.
I think he played that. I think he thought that gave him the best possibility of getting some separation.
Great shot.
Certainly the shot had negative expectation attached to it. It wasn't a certainty.
Yeah, the negative part was hitting it, first of all.
Right.
Let alone 2 rails and hitting it where you had to play safe. Good shot.
Alcaide now going to play a 2-rail shot.
Yeah, he's got a similar shot.
That works out well.
Well, he didn't leave a shot, but he certainly left a hit. He might put him behind the 8. Do you try to put him behind the 8, or do you just go long and you try to get him with the 5, 6, and 9?
Well, looks like he's rolling, so I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
sure.
going behind the 8. That's what he's trying to do. No, he didn't. He just tried to snooker him with those 3 balls, and he did it. Good
Yeah.
shot. We're going to see the jump cue, I think. Here it comes. Oh, he made the 7. Where are you, 4?
It's going to be okay,
He's
I
got a
think.
shot, and he got positioned to the 5 from the 4. Pays to hit him, I guess.
Yeah, he comes down to check and see if the 5 clears the 9. So it doesn't.
It doesn't?
It doesn't appear that it does, so he's got to play the 5 back in the side pocket. He's just going to roll it forward.
Well, he got to the side. You play the 6 in the corner if you can make this 5. It'll be a good out if he gets out here.
Looks like he's considering pocketing the side and drawing it 1 rail back up to play the 6 in the corner.
Yeah, that's what he was thinking. He did it. He got pretty good on the 6, I believe. No problem with position. Make the 6 now. You got your shot to get out.
Well struck. This is for a 2-game lead here late in the match.
Good shot.
Yep, nice pure draw. Falls perfect on the 9. And 9 ball hits the heart of the pocket. Our score now, 9 for Alcaide. Economopoulos 7. I love pool, Danny. It was so much fun.
I think you do.
Yeah, I'm looking
I want to
around
tell you,
here.
it's been very good to me.
Yep. The happy life.
Black 17, David Blinks. He leads 9-7.
Alcaide breaking. Here we go. One ball found the side pocket. Cue ball got kissed in.
Cuba found the far corner.
Alcaide raises his palms to the sky as for absolution. Clearly, this isn't me. I did nothing wrong.
He's not blaming God, is he?
No, he's
Not a good guy to blame because
No.
there's still some more games to play.
Well, here we go. The 4-9. No, that's probably not the right shot. The 4 goes in the side. So, Economopoulos is checking out the angle he wants to get on the 4 from the 3, or how he wants to get the 3 to the 4.
You got to do something right here, Economopoulos, because your opponent might never let you to the table again.
Right. You have to convert this one.
You do.
Uh-oh. No, perfect.
Well, are you going to play the 6-9? If you could get in there, I'm not sure you could.
Looks like you can. Looks like there's enough room.
That'll be what he does, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's a very manageable layout.
Yep. You got to make a good hit, 6-9. Now the 9's not hanging, it's not straight in. There's a little cut to it. Well, you got pretty good on it, but this is missable, Mark.
No, I don't think. I think he's good.
Oh,
I feel
it's
very-
missable, believe me. Especially if he's
Yeah.
not shooting it. Good shot. I didn't know.
Oh, you
that.
thought he was playing the combination.
Oh,
I see what you're saying. Oh, no.
I wasn't
Okay.
sure the 6 went by.
You were thinking combination. I was
Yeah.
thinking, boy, I think that goes right in. No problem.
Yeah,
But
I didn't know that. I know it now.
uh-oh. Trouble.
Yeah, he played it a little too close, but he
Yeah, he didn't want that
he
at all.
did all right.
No, he got himself close. Yeah, we're going to get to see the old Predator Bridge right here. Predator Rest. We call it rest in snooker. We normally
Well,
refer to it as a bridge.
In
I used to call
Toronto,
this,
we call it the crutch also.
I used to call this the Bat Bridge.
Yeah.
I got that bat wing shape. Oh, hits it perfect. Nice job, routine 9 now. That will pull back a game. He will only be behind 1 game. Economopoulos 8, Alcaide 9. Yeah, this is fun, watching pool at this level. Get you inspired to play.
Well, you're going to have, how many, 5 more days to and have fun.
It'll probably get better, too.
Oh, it will.
I see Ralph Souquet operating over on table 10. Looks like he's in front 7-5.
And he's playing well enough to win this.
Yes, he is. He put on a heck of a performance last night. I see Torsten Homan over there. Don't think he can't win.
NIKOS breaks.
Copigny and Skylar Woodward are getting ready to tee it off. Him and then an Archer. Big matchups here.
Got a lot of names yet that can win.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you could pick a winner. Economopoulos, 8-ball on the wing, breaking dry so far. 3-ball, little last
it
second
trickled
kiss,
in, yeah.
legal break.
Oh, look at the way they stopped. Oh, he's got a good out here.
He's got a shot.
Yeah, make the 1, the 2, the 4. He has a good chance to run out here.
Got to make this first shot. Oh boy, hit
No
that
problem.
good. Yeah, was able to draw back just a hint. That's all he needed. Now he can just roll this into the side. 4 balls right there. The 5-8, that might be a little bit of a hindrance.
You don't think the 5 goes by the 8? I guess not.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell from here. But if there is any stumbling blocks, that would be it. It's not going to be a problem. Oh, he's playing it pretty long. Oh, he's on the 4. What am I? I'm 1 ball ahead of myself thinking about the 5.
Well, the 5 goes in the other pocket. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Got to pound it a little bit to get there.
Yeah, still the 5.
Oh, now
you know,
he's pointing there. Must go past the 8. Pointing there, it goes by the 8. You know, he's figuring that anyway.
Extension.
Good time to use the extension right here. Make sure you get it straightened out what you're doing. That was a good shot because he was able to get
pass.
the cue ball close.
Yep. When it's a doubt, you got to get close to have your best chance to make it.
I think he's just going to follow down and come up on the other side of the 9 and just let it settle in just almost where the cue ball's at now, just a little bit to the left of that. His left. No, he's inside spinning, going on the inside. That works better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No problem. Get straight in on the 7 and stop the ball, and you're out.
Very good shot.
He did that.
It's the absolute heart of the pocket.
He's going to draw back a little bit. No, he went 1 rail, and he got real good on it. Very good shooting.
Yeah, breaking run out here to tie up the match. Late in stages here. After 18 games, we're tied at 9. Skylar, what are we getting ready to play? Copigny. Skylar's really put together a heck of a year. And kind of quietly so.
Yeah, you're right about quietly.
He's moved into number 2 on the Mosconi Cup ranking points.
Track 19. NIKOS breaks. 9-9.
All right, race to 2, Danny. Economopoulos set the break.
It's sort of going the way I thought.
Yeah, it really is. Nobody's going to lose this match. They're just going to run out of time. Good break. Legal break. Made a ball. Is he
He's
going
not going to get a shot on the
No.
one, though. It's going to be a tough push.
Well, that being said, the 2 and the 6, you'd have to wrestle with that, so I wouldn't move those 2 on my push out. But Danny always says try to tie something up.
Right.
I would leave that be.
Push up. Extension and push up.
He's declared a push out here. Still thinking. Used as the extension for this rack.
Well, is the 4-9 dead?
The 5-9, no.
Oh, that's the 5-9. Okay.
It's not dead. It's makeable, though.
Yeah, you don't want to. Oh, he's going to change it. No, he didn't. I don't know, Mark. What do you do here?
I think you need to thin the ball. I think he's going to, if he's forced to be put back in, I think he will thin the one ball to the right.
Yeah.
And that has some failure rate. It's not like it's automatic, but I think there's a chance that it can work out quite favorably.
I would rather shoot. I wouldn't give it back.
I'm agreeing with you because the 2-6, even if you miss hit the safety, as long as you don't foul, it's still a hard out. Now we'll find out what
I
Nikos is
think it's a
thinking now.
pretty easy safe.
Yeah, I would shoot too. I would cut the one ball to my right.
Right. Go all the way back behind the 5 and 9. Oh, he didn't do that. I don't like that. That's the short safe, which I've been knocking. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think he should have taken a little more chance and gone for a little more distance.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think now you bank it behind the 4 and the 3 and try to get him with the 7 also. That's what I think. Oh, he didn't. He left distance, but
That's good.
well, he left a hit too, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not that
Yeah.
bad of a shot.
No, I liked my shot a little bit better. It was a little gamble, but it would have been more secure than this. Now he has the perpendicular bank safe. You know, a little right-hand English, bank it perpendicular to the end rail. With a little right-hand English, you might get him with the 7 even. I don't know if they got that in their repertoire, though.
Let's see what Nikos does here. He was
Oh,
going
I didn't
10.
like that. I didn't like that. Whatever happens, I don't like that.
Well,
We're going to see the jump cue. Which does not get him to the 2.
no, the 2-6 does not play well from that distance.
But you still got to jump just in self-defense.
Yeah. This ball can follow in too, so it means you got to use a little draw, which means you got to hit it a little harder, which gets it bouncing. So a lot of things going to happen here. We're going to exhaust the shot clock.
You know, he's warming up the jump.
even if he hits it and makes it, he's still in a bad spot.
Right, but like I said, you got to do it in self-defense.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah,
It
but
stopped
he's
the
still
ball.
in a bad spot.
But it's, I mean, much better than it was.
You're right.
Now
He can bank the 2 to the end rail and go behind the 6.
He
Right?
can do some things. Well, I mean, he can thin the 2 and bring the cue ball back down underneath the 3 and the 4.
I called the right description.
Okay.
In defense, he had to make
Yeah.
that. Now he can bank the 2 to the end rail
Right.
and go forward behind the 6.
Yeah.
That would be a winner. No, he didn't do that. I don't like this, but I don't like that at all. No, I think my shot was way better. I know you agree with me.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Now, I was looking to see if Nikos can see the edge of the 2 ball here.
Oh, he can see it.
Yeah,
He
okay.
can see it.
And he can definitely introduce some side spin if he wants to curve it a little bit. He's got enough of it that he can for sure do that. Yeah, he doesn't even need any side spin. He's not queuing up with
Oh,
any.
he's just cutting it. Might be a winner. Might be going right at the 4 ball. Oh, he hit it. No, there's no ball in hand. But he didn't make it. He's not happy about it. I don't blame him. Isn't it funny how the game
Oh, yeah.
match goes? I mean, in the beginning, they were running out, making everything. Now it's like the balls know it's near the end, and they're going to make them suffer.
9-9 is our score. 2 balls hanging. These are not easy runouts here. There's so much congestion.
No. What's this going to be?
It's going to be good.
I
He's
don't know.
working himself in there, yeah.
He's got a good shot on the 3. Can he kill it and hold it for the 4? Is he trying to hit the 4?
No.
No, he missed the ball badly. You see what I mean? It's the end of the match now, and they're not playing as well.
Yeah, that's true.
The heat is showing.
I think it's the difficulty of the sport, too.
Oh, it
It's
is.
just, hey, this has been a tough rack all the way around.
Plus, they might need the rent money. That makes it tougher. Rail first, I believe, and he's
No, he can hit
Oh, he
it.
can hit it right in?
Yeah.
Okay, then he's fine. He is.
Rub the
Except
7.
he's not fine right now.
Rub the 7, and makes this shot play out quite a bit tougher. He's going to have to really go thin. That might get the 7 in play here.
Well, he definitely is in shooting mode. Good hit.
Dropping down 2 cushions, 3 cushions for a shot in the side. Now, we saw him stand there and fire a ball in like this earlier, but this is a little bit more awkward.
And a little more near the end of the match.
Yeah, a little more important.
Yes. I don't think he's going to fire it in the side and draw back.
No, this would just be stun out. Well, you got to stay still as a statue and really be confident, jacking up, going for draw. But that is the shot he's taking on.
Extreme angle.
Yeah, this would be a 8 or a 9 on a scale of 10 in terms of difficulty.
Yeah, that proves it.
He didn't threaten the pocket there,
and,
Danny.
and it was a bad stroke, too.
Oh, boy.
He sort of jumped up.
Yeah, and kind of maybe quick exchange, but also a shortened final backswing. He prepped one thing and then Tried to jerk it forward early to aid accuracy, hindered accuracy.
Yeah, it was terrible. He was making those practicing. I don't mean to laugh because they're suffering.
No, Danny calls it like he sees it.
Yeah.
I know he wanted to shoot there, but that might have been just taking on too much. Now he's turned the table over on unforced error, and he might lose the whole match from that shot.
You're right. He might not get to the table again. He got good position here. Yeah, I could have been suffering like this. I might miss it. Yeah, I like his end of getting on the hill.
And Alcaide takes the lead, 10 games to 9. Tough rack there.
What's going on?
We're taking a quick timeout so that there can be some other table announcements. Okay, everybody, we're back. About ready to wrap up the great match that we've had before us. Ken Schumann polishes the cue ball. Alcaide breaking on the hill. Economopoulos lost the last rack when he tried a very slender slice into the corner or side pocket with draw. Missed it by a good bit. Alcaide captured that game and is now breaking for the match. 7 ball on the wing, 7 ball in the bottom of the pocket. It's going to be a legal break. He's going to get a shot? No.
Yeah, he's got a shot on the one, doesn't
he?
I think he gets by the 3. Maybe not, but I think from here it looks like he has a shot.
Well, he can definitely.
He doesn't look happy.
He can definitely hit the 1, but I don't think he can hit it thin enough.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. The back of his head is not smiling. Yeah. He can hit it full and play safe. I wouldn't push. Hit it straight on and stop the rock. That's what he tried to do. He left a little bit of a shot, but it's a very little bit.
Yeah, very long shot, and there's all kinds of clutter, and there's no position on the 2.
He's playing safe here. Here it is again, bank it perpendicular. You might be going at the 4, but you got to do it. Get the ball long. That'll be your salvation anyway.
Well, the 3 ball's big on that shot, though, if you hit it. Everything's tough from here. It's not an easy answer.
Extension.
Uses the extension here. Let's see what he gets out of this safety attempt. Oh, good job. Don't scratch him.
He's not.
Yeah, that's a good shot
great.
from where he was at.
Speed, great shot.
Yeah.
He can hit the ball, I'm sure. But what do you do with it? The 5 black boxed the escape to leave long, so I don't know what he's going to do with this.
He's walking down like he wants to cut at this.
Might be the best shot. I don't think he has a safe.
Sometimes you can play to overcut this ball, and then if you slightly hit it fat, it goes in. But if you overcut it, then it settles into the end rail. But that's relying on the cue ball, not hitting heavy on the 5.
And you're relying on a very good hit, which is tough.
No, absolutely right. No matter what he does, this is going to take a good shot. Oh, he hit it good. Slightly overcut it.
Sold out. Sold out. Definitely has a shot on the one. Can he get position?
Yeah.
Position is like 3 rails. Yeah, he's got a 3-rail position shot. Probably will execute it. He did.
Good shot. Avoided the 9. He got kind of long and over the top of the 8.
Does the 3 go by the 5? Does it? I don't know. Does the 3 go by the 5? It might not. Oh,
I think it goes. I think it's not a full pocket, so that means the accuracy is paramount.
And you can't play close position either. Oh, he's going to try to play close position.
Oh, he's jockeying around and settling into the shot while he's down over the ball. I don't favor that.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Oh,
that might be the end of him.
You can't jockey around. You have to get back up. You know, I could see he was kind of uncertain about that, wiggling back and forth.
Yeah, that could be the end of him.
You know what? And he might make a ball doing that, but it sort of reinforces the wrong behavior, Dan. Well, the goal line is in sight now here for Alcaide. Oh, he's going 3 cushions.
The 3 must pass the 5.
Yeah, clearly he didn't really want the cue ball right on the rail.
No, you can't go anywhere. It's going to be tough to get close to the 4 now. You might have to just take the shot on the 4.
Well, yeah, that's not a problem. Let's just make the 3 past the 5 here is the only problem. He's just going to glide the cue ball, just topspin 4 balls.
I don't think that's the problem. The problem is going to be what you do with the 4.
You play it right in the corner it's nearest. Just let the cue ball come to the middle.
Yeah, it's still a mile away.
He's going to be in the center of the table, though, I think.
Maybe.
Oh, he went with speed.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Wow.
He got real good on it.
That was a very nervy shot, but that was, he recognized that was the winning play.
The match might be over.
Yeah, for sure. Might be over. He's going to be disappointed this could be if he doesn't get out from here.
Yeah, no problems. Everything goes. Yeah, he's feeling good. He's confident. He believes he's going to get out.
Yeah, this would be a huge win. That keeps you in the winner's bracket.
Make sure you chalk up. You're drawing the ball. No problem. Yep, he's going to win the match.
Top spin across. Two balls away. Some carry in this match. Trickling in for ideal position here. Double checks his alignment. No need to be in a hurry here. David Alcaide moves on. Winner's bracket action. Economopoulos moves to the left side of the chart. Very sportsmanlike. Congratulations. Danny, any pivotal moments you'd like to refer to in the match? Or?
Well, I think Alcaide outplayed him. Not only with the TPA, but I think he outplayed him.
Yeah. And you know,
he won.
In my perspective, Alcaide broke and ran 4 times, and Economopoulos only 2, and that was the difference in the match at the end of the day.
Alcaide at least played better in the end of the match.
Yep. Yeah, that shot that Nico shot at the side pocket will haunt him.
Sure.
Okay, everybody. Thank you to Diamond, Simonis, Predator, Kamui. And thank you to everyone on behalf of AccuStats. That is our time for this time. Until next time, so long.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the zero flex point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.